How are you doing, guys? Brandon here. Welcome to VanClan. A subject I want to touch on today is electric camper vans. And although it may be a touchy subject for some because most of us who use our campers like to go somewhat off-grid, and these electric campers kind of restrict that because you only get a few hundred miles range off them, and if you're nowhere near a charging point, you might be a little screwed. But nonetheless, they are becoming in higher demand. So we've put together a list showing off the best electric camper vans of 2019. So let's jump right in. And the first one I want to share with you is obviously the popular Volkswagen ID Buzz. Now, there's no way we're going to start the list without mentioning the ID Buzz, Volkswagen's upcoming electric camper that takes inspiration from its classic VW split bus from the 50s and 60s. This vehicle has no price tag as of yet, but it comes with a ton of goodies such as a double bed, LED eyes, yes, that's correct, this thing has eyes, automated driving, 360 brake horsepower, full smart connectivity, and up to 360 miles on one charge. And yes, this is coming fairly soon in 2022. I know, maybe not soon enough for some of you, but this is going to be a great little thing to hop into for the weekend, and you get all of your smart tech goodies. Next up is the MOIA Electric van. Now this one is a little different because it's almost like the Uber of vans but in Germany, and they've just got the wrong idea of what they should do. But just hear me out. So MOIA is a German-based Uber built for those who want luxury and space. So they decided to create this transformer-looking van which we can't help but absolutely love. We just wish MOIA took interest in the camping market instead of the taxi market. Just imagine that, a batch of high-end camper vans that you could rent out for the weekend, and that's literally what we want. You know, you could rent your VW T6 or you could rent your truck camper, but having a batch that you just order, almost like a smart camper van, would be awesome in a kind of like a Uber / iPhone application thing. I think that's kind of what I want, just to, I don't know, maybe. All you need to do is chuck in a double bed, some high-end technology, possibly some Wi-Fi, you know, just for those Instagram posts, and a little kitchen, and bang. This thing would be one of the most incredible looking camper vans on the market. Next up is the Mercedes Sprinter. The Mercedes Sprinter is by far one of the most popular panel vans of choice by van lifers, but now it's getting a serious upgrade by Mercedes themselves. They've recently noticed a bigger demand from campers and have decided to start working on a fully electric camper that can be controlled by an app. There's no news on when this will officially be released, but they want you to be able to set the temperature of your camper, open up the awning, and even manage all of your technical problems just via an iPhone app. And that to me is incredible. Imagine that. You're out on a bike ride or something and you're going to be at your camper in 5 minutes. Bang! Whack on the kettle and you've got a brew waiting for you when you're back. This is something we can absolutely get behind, and I can imagine that this kind of technology will be moving into commercial camper vans a lot more over the next 5 or so years. Number 4 is the Dalbury Electric Campervan. You may have seen this on our site. It's based on a Nissan NV200. Admittedly, it's a very European vehicle and not available across the seas, but it can fully charge in 45 minutes and it only costs 2 pence per mile to run. That is incredibly efficient. It's definitely aimed towards the older demographic and lacks any kind of interior electric goodies like the previous Sprinter, but it does have your basic micro camper layout, a fridge, a double bed, and a mini kitchen for you to get comfortable in. This electric camper comes in at roughly around about £30,000, which is about $40,000. Next up is the electric Fiat Ducato. The Fiat Ducato is one of our favourite campers. It has that rugged off-road look to it, and the potentials to convert inside are endless. The electric Fiat Ducato is coming to consumers in late 2019. It will feature 120 horsepower, a range of 250 miles, and it can be kitted out with full solar panels to increase your range and input. Unfortunately though, it takes a long time to charge, coming in at 60 miles per hour. Yeah, not the best. But we can't wait to see what people do with this panel van, because you know electric is just going to be the go-to in the next 5 or so years, and Fiat want to put the Ducato on the market for those that are wanting an electric camper. Number 6, the Rivian RT1 electric truck. We had the privilege of seeing the Rivian R1T at this year's Overland Expo, and it was kitted out with a tent on the back and even more storage underneath. One of the neatest features we saw was the extra compartments under the back seats, which allowed for you to add cool gadgets or use it for even more storage. On this version, the Rivian was kitted out with a pull-out kitchen that allowed you to cook your food on the go on the outside. Pretty good for a little van life party, or shall I say truck life party. We can see this truck being teamed up with an awesome rig on the back when it's released, turning this thing into one of the world's first electric truck campers. It can do up to 400 miles on one charge, and it can hit 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. Wow, that is pretty quick. Last but not least, the Tesla camper. This one isn't official, but it still kind of works. The Tesla is becoming a very popular choice of vehicle for those living in the city. But one company called Dreamcase has now turned your average Tesla into a camper by using a transformable bed. And because of the Tesla's swing-up doors and open boot, the bed can actually come with some cracking views. Admittedly, there's no pop-top, no kitchen, and no toilet, but it's an affordable way to camp in your Tesla for a short period of time. Pop open the case, and you'll have a double bed in the back of your Tesla. Not too shabby. So there you have it, a quick list of the best electric camper vans of 2019. It's a short list, I'll admit, but I reckon next year in 2020 we'll be seeing a lot more electric camper vans for the consumer market, and I can't wait to see what people do with them. So definitely hit subscribe if you're into campervan related content. If not, I hope to see you in an upcoming video soon. Thanks for watching.